What's up everyone, John from ARTV. It's time for a review of the second EP by electronic duo and DJ team, the Chainsmokers. This one is called the Collage EP. They've referred to collages before in the past, so it's no surprise to me that they would title it as such. Bouquet was the name of their first EP that dropped last fall, featured the amazing song Roses, featuring the singer Roses with a Z, and I just thought that that was a fantastic one. I'm glad it got top 10 in the US, and will probably be featured on my best of 2016 list. And they continued that with Don't Let Me Down, another great single featuring the singer Daya. It doesn't really matter too much to me, but I'm sure fans will fight over it in the comments section. But regardless of the fact that I'm not really a huge fan of her, I think she killed it on this one, and the production is fantastic. I do have a little bit of a problem with how the song came about. It just seems like they really take things quite lazily. I made a video about this. It's going up live on Beyond ARTV, my second channel, sometime this week. So please make sure you're subscribed over there. You do not want to miss that video. It was completely uncut. I did it all in one take. I was really proud of myself, so I really think that you will enjoy my look at the laziness of the Chainsmokers, especially just some of the stuff that they've done. I'm not going to go into super detail in this EP review, but I will talk about it more there. I think you'll be surprised with some of the stuff going on behind the scenes. So as far as Don't Let Me Down goes and its recording process, it just seems like these guys really go into their editing program. They record a little something on a guitar. You guys hear that opening choppy guitar. It sounds nice, but it's just a preset in Ableton. He recorded a few little lifts on his Les Paul, and he goes in there, a few licks, and he's like, all right, this is it. I recorded it like 20 times. One of those will do. Let's drop this effect here, turn that up a few notches. Boom, there's the song. Now, Daya, come in here, sing this for me. Cool, we'll ship it out to the radio right now. I understand that pop music these days is quite manufactured, but this is really just like churning it out like it's food for Walmart. They need that great value brand chicken, so let's ship it out to them and then put a tag on it and then put it out there. Regardless, was it ready? I'm not quite sure, but here it is, because we're already working on the next one. Oh, we got to get closer done. Oh, there's Halsey. She's in the studio. What other female guests can we get on here? We've used pretty much everyone at this point. The Chainsmokers are a duo that seem to pride themselves on inviting women and giving the women a voice, but they really seem to contradict that, and it's hard not to get their personal lives involved because they're like, we want these powerful female voices. But in an interview with Billboard not that long ago at all, they said that the main goal of making their music was getting successful so that they could get hotter women. Andrew Taggart and Hall both seem to echo this. They wanted pussy over anything else. Their words, not mine. But that really just seems to tear away from the message of positivity and lending your microphone so that the women can have a voice. I don't know. And at the end of the day, it's pop music, and you're probably wondering, John, why are you talking about all this? It's just some DJs making pop songs for the radio. Yeah, that's what this is. And I'm here to say that regardless of all that, the Chainsmokers music is inoffensive enough to me, for the most part. It's lazy. There's a lot of copying and pasting and looping going on, as Mark Ronson called them out for recently, basically saying, ride the success while you can, ride that dick hard, and maybe you will get another year's worth of success, maybe you'll get another hit song, and maybe it'll all just go away overnight. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but really, I feel like these guys need a change of attitude before that's going to happen. Setting Fire was the only song that I had not heard on this EP yet. Features Xylo on the vocals. And yeah, I guess it's one of the better ones on here. It's catchy. It's got kind of a weird, glitchy, Skrillex-esque drop on it. It reminds me of that just in the sense of the vocals and the way that the pitch shift is manipulated and the whole, I can't keep going on. I don't know. It's catchy in a vocal sense. It's inoffensive enough and not really harmful to me while I'm listening to it. It's not as dumb as some of their past releases, like ones that I just could not tolerate, like Kanye featuring Siren XX. And no, I do not hate Selfie. I see that song as complete satire. If you don't see it that way, then I'm sorry, you're wrong. These dudes were obviously frat bros, and they seem to really be poking fun at the culture in that song, and for that, I think it's hilarious. So I commend Selfie for what it is. I enjoy it, I suppose, somewhat ironically, but regardless, it's not really that big of a deal. The main issue that I have with this EP is its lethargy. It just drags in places, and that's not really good for something that's only 18 minutes and 5 songs long. I mean, All We Know featuring Phoebe Ryan, the first time I heard that, I said, is this just like Closer with a different singer? Because they slightly changed some of the lyrics and they're talking about pretty much the same things. It's like they're trying to be this like edgy, like Tumblr-esque crowd that they're trying to please. And they're like, all right, these are our listeners. Let's give them stuff that talks about things that like they say in these relatable posts. It's like, I want to just drive out into the field and look at stars, or I want to ride my bike places in the rain and kiss someone. And it just seems like that's the people that they're making music for. And I can't really do that much to defend it. I mean, I don't hate these songs, but I also can't really stand by and say that they're fantastic. The only one that I will say is absolutely great on this entire EP is Don't Let Me Down. Don't be surprised if you don't see that in the top 50 for my songs at the end of the year, or at least maybe an honorable mention or something. I think that is a really, really strong song regardless of how it was manufactured. I don't know. All We Know is really something that gets under my skin. Closer does not deserve all the success it's seeing. Halsey and Taggart sound good enough. I think they sound great during the verses of this track, but really come together on a chorus, it just kind of misses the mark, and that's where the song is weak. I stand by my initial track review rating of that at 3.5. And the only other song that I have to talk about on this EP is Inside Out, featuring the singer Charlie. It's got, I suppose, a solid enough drop, but for EDM music, it's just a dime a dozen. I mean, I've heard one drop like this, I've heard thousands of others, and it's not going to get stuck in my head anytime soon. There's a couple of songs that are worthwhile on here, the rest is pretty much just throwaway. That's how I feel about the Chainsmokers' new EP Collage. I'm going to go with a 2.5 and kind of a light to mediocre replay factor for this. I feel like it is pretty easy to just take in. I can listen to it a couple of times and it's not really a big deal. Like I said, it doesn't just irritate me, but it also doesn't blow my mind. So that's why I'm going straight down the middle with my 2.5 rating for Collage. I hope you guys enjoyed this EP review. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends go unsubscribe. Check out a couple of my recent reviews. You can click right down here if you would like to see those. Don't forget to check out that Chainsmokers video that I was talking about that's going live this week on Beyond ARTV. That'll be in the description once it's available. And other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon right here on ARTV.